You ever have one of those days, you walk the plant floor, everything looks fine, good even, and then, bam! The next day, a huge failure hits you out of nowhere. Yeah, we've all been there. Well, today we're going to talk about how to get out of that trap for good.
You know, the thing about that daily walkthrough is that it can actually make us blind. Seriously, you see the same stuff day in and day out, and you just stop seeing it. The waste, the problems, they just blend into the background. It's time for a totally new way of looking at things.
All right, let's really break this down. This is the whole ballgame. On one side, you've got touring. That's all about fuzzy impressions, subjective feelings, that vague, it looks okay vibe. But on the other side, we've got assessing. That's hard data, systematic scoring. It's literally the difference between you telling a friend, I feel fine, and a doctor giving you your exact blood pressure and temperature, the real numbers. Okay, but hold on. Before we even touch the tool, we have to get our heads in the right space. The mindset is everything. This first step is absolutely crucial. It's the foundation for all of it.
And this right here, this is such a powerful way to think about it. What's your approach? Are you the police officer walking the beat, looking for someone to blame, writing tickets? Because if you are, guess what? People are going to hide the truth from you every single time. Or are you the doctor, the diagnostician? You're there to understand the health of the system to help the patient get better. When you show up like that, people don't hide problems, they point them out to you. They want your help.
All right, so we've got our doctor's coat on. Now let's look at the actual tool. This is the 0 to 4 maturity scale. And this, my friends, is how we turn those fuzzy gut feelings into cold, hard, actionable data.
It's a really simple 5-point scale. It goes from a 0, which is non-existent, all the way up to a 4, which is world-class. And the real goal here is consistency. You want it so that two different people can look at the same exact process and come up with the same exact score. That's when you know it's working. So let's break down what each of these levels actually means.
So, a 0. Well, a 0 is pretty easy to spot. It means the practice or the process just flat out does not exist. It's a total gap. You walk up and ask, "Hey, can I see the preventative maintenance schedule for this critical machine?" And all you get back is a blank stare. That, right there, is a 0. And it's a massive red flag that needs immediate attention.
Next up is a 1, and we call this reactive. This is where things are just ad hoc and chaotic. You might see some good intentions, someone tried to do something, but there's no system. It's like a tool drawer that was organized once, but now it's a total mess. That's a perfect description. It's just chaos.
Now we're getting to a 2, or developing. And here you can actually see that a start has been made. There's progress. But it's super inconsistent. You might see 5S floor markings, for example, but they're all peeling and faded, and people are just ignoring them, parking pallets right on top. So yeah, it's a start, but the process isn't really followed by everyone, and the gaps are still pretty obvious.
Level 3, proficient. Okay, now we're talking. This is where things really start to feel good. The system is actually working, and this is the key part. It's owned by the team on the floor. It's their system now. You might see a few minor little gaps here and there, but for the most part, it's a stable, humming machine.
And finally, the top of the mountain, a 4, world class. This is the Toyota standard. This is when your process is so fully deployed, so sustained, that it's literally the benchmark for your entire industry. People are visiting your plant to see how you do it. That's the goal. That's where we want to be.
So, okay, that's the theory, right? That's the scale. But what does this actually look like in the real world, on a noisy plant floor with a million things going on? Let's get practical and walk through an example.
And we're going to pick a big one, a real cornerstone of any high-performing operation, standard work. The basic question is simple. Is there one single, documented best way to do every job in this area? Let's find out.
So what's the score? Well, what do you actually see when you walk up to the workstation? Is there a dusty, old, outdated binder sitting on a shelf somewhere that nobody's looked at in years? That's a 1, my friend. Or is there a clear, simple, documented method with pictures, posted right there at the workstation, and is the operator actually following it? Now you're talking a 3, maybe even a 4. You don't have to guess. The evidence on the floor tells you the score.
Oh man, and this quote right here just nails it. This is gold. A score on the floor is a fact. A score in the office is a memory. You have to write it down, right then and there. because the second you walk away and try to remember it back at your desk, it's not a fact anymore. It's a memory. And memories get fuzzy, they get biased. The truth is on the floor.
Okay, so we've got the doctor's mindset. We've got the 0 to 4 scale. Now it's time to make it real. This is the part where we stop talking and start doing. Let's turn all these ideas into actual, tangible improvements on your shop floor.
And let's be really clear about why we're doing this. This isn't about filling out some report to make a manager happy. These scores, they directly drive your P&L, your profit and loss. A facility that's full of level 1s and 0s is a facility that is absolutely bleeding money through waste and inefficiency. You fix the processes, you improve the scores, and you fix the P&L. It is that direct of a connection.
So here's your challenge, your mission, should you choose to accept it. Tomorrow, when you go to the floor, don't just tour. I want you to pick one area, just one, and assess it. Score it on 3 simple things. 5S, basic organization, standard work, like we just talked about, and the overall equipment condition. Put on that doctor's coat.
And please, be honest. Be brutally honest with yourself and your team. If it's a 1, call it a 1. There is 0 shame in that. In fact, admitting the reality of your current state is the single most powerful first step you can possibly take. Think about it. You can't plan a road trip until you know exactly where you are on the map, right? This is your "you are here" dot.
And that really brings us to the final and honestly the most important question of all. Once you have that baseline, once you've replaced all that guesswork and those fuzzy feelings with hard facts, the only question that matters is, what are you going to do about it? Where will you begin your journey to becoming world-class? What will you improve first?
Thank you for watching the videos and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the content, ring the bell and like and subscribe. If you want to learn more about operations management, check out the books at the links in the description below.